now.
Okay. All right.
We good? Yeah. You started it?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, nice. You ready? Okay.
I didn't start the, like, you need a remote for these things. You know what I mean? Get your remote and boom.
Oh, to like automate the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Help us.
Or like a clapper.
Record. It's recording. You know what I mean? Help us. All you creators out there, what we got to do to
Oh, hold on.
set it up?
Send me the code. I can do it.
No, I'm talking about for it to get, like, what do people use to...
Oh, but I thought cameras had that. Like the little clicker.
Not on your phone. We're recording on our phone.
True.
I'm like at a loss for what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, never mind. I'm looking up articles. No, I'm not, because I already have them.
Ooh,
I'm prepared.
Not prepared.
I'm already prepared.
Always prepared.
What's that thing called?
I don't know what you're looking for. If you don't tell me, I can't help you.
I'm sorry. Well, if I'm up here freaking Mitch McConnell, I need somebody to help me.
But I don't know what you are looking for.
I found it.
Oh,
But
all you had to say was that thingy, and I would have been like, "Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about."
But yeah, somebody help us.
Yeah. Hook us up.
You know what do we? I know there's like what do you call those content creator packages people be buying to help them
I ain't
record.
trying to pay for it though.
Because what if you're solo?
Oh, true.
You know what I mean? Like my guy Phil Dog, The Lip on Spotify. I believe he's on YouTube as well. The Lip Podcast. But again,
it's like the lip, like on your lip, LIP.
I wonder what people use.
Oh, I like those.
You know, to do these things. But yeah.
Anyways, welcome to a new episode of Inside the Home.
Inside the Homes.
I am Jess, aka Jessie Jess, aka Jessie Red.
Come on now.
AKA I predicted who was going to go to the championship for the men's college basketball team.
All right.
Correctly.
All right. That's good.
Mic drop.
All right. All right.
Now, Houston got to pull through.
They do.
And then I'm in. I'm good.
They do. And with her as always is me. I didn't fill out my bracket correctly. AKA still Mr. Perfect, AKA Certified's father, AKA Greg.
You know.
Okay. That's me. Okay. And yeah, we're here another day.
And we are here.
This is us.
Uh-huh.
We here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what's been up?
Nothing much. We've just
Nothing
been
much.
ripping and running.
Yep.
Started this back up again.
What do you mean? We didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
We've
I'm
been
sorry,
doing
my
this
bad.
joint.
We ain't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Y'all went somewhere. We didn't go nowhere.
Man. We're supposed to act like we never took a break.
I think it's kind of obvious, and they're like, "Oh, they're gone."
It isn't obvious. We picked up, and we even talked about something that we talked about in the last episode from over a year ago.
Over a year ago.
I want to say we brought something back up and was like, "Yeah, remember the last episode we talked about?"
Yeah.
So, just trying to act like we
never left.
Is that toxic?
Yeah.
Like you just come back home and act like you ain't going nowhere? Where have you been at for the past year?
I ain't going nowhere. What?
What you mean?
I think that's called gaslighting.
I think it's called I was in the basement. I don't know if you not hear me? I work at night. Jeez. I'm here. Oh man.
But yeah, no, we just been, running errands and just being you're busy, but you're not busy.
Yeah.
But you're busy.
You're more so getting stuff done.
Yeah. I just feel like the hours just like you wake up, right, and it's like 5 in the morning or
Yes.
6 or earlier for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you wake up, right?
Let me apply. 5 in the morning, ain't nobody out but us.
Yep.
So.
But once everybody's out the house, it's already like 8:15, right? And then you go do your errands and you come back and you're like, it's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock already.
Yeah.
You got an hour and a half.
You got an hour and a half.
Of silent house before the 2 older ones get home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. It just seems like
I mainly get it because I'm here doing it with you.
Yeah, true.
So that's why
True. Very true. That's why you know firsthand. What it feels like.
Yes. To only have an hour and a half left of your day.
Yep.
You know, it's people who are like going to work are like, oh, I gotta work. I don't have that much time. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we do. And we complain about the little hour and a half that we have left. So don't take my hour and a half. So, speaking of parenting, if you will, Galapagos tortoises at Philadelphia Zoo become first-time parents at nearly 100.
I don't think I want to do that.
Thank you. I'm not doing it. And I want to tell these zookeepers, this is your responsibility.
Right.
Y'all got us up here.
Procreating.
You know what I mean?
Y'all putting us together.
You're controlling this environment. And I'm up here, I'm almost 100. I'm 2 away from my pension.
But I have a question for you. Don't turtles live up to be like 300 years? So they're teenagers. They just became adults.
That was like 2 something. They got about 160 left.
So they're like barely adults.
Catch me at 80. Catch me at 80 and that's it. After that, I'm like, yo.
Why are you doing this to me? Nah.
Thank you.
But I like turtles.
Huh?
I like turtles.
This is a tortoise.
I like tortoises.
You don't, baby.
I do.
And you also don't know the difference.
One's this big,
No.
one's this big.
I think that's true. But a pair of critically endangered, nearly 100-year-old Galapagos tortoises at the Philadelphia Zoo have become first-time parents.
Hold on, that's a lot of pressure. I gotta save my whole species at 100? Just wait.
When I was brought here, I was told you're just gonna go hang out, relax. You know what I mean? No one said
people are gonna come. They're gonna stare at you.
Yeah.
But we feed you every
Do a
day.
quick little, and that's about it. Other than that, you don't gotta do nothing.
Right.
But now I'm up here tasked.
You're tasked to save my species.
I don't even like her.
You don't know that.
Okay. You're right. In an announcement Friday, the zoo said it's overjoyed at the arrivals of the 4 hatchlings, a first in its more than 150-year history. The babies are the offspring of female mommy and male Abrazo. Yeah, Abrazo, the zoo's 2 oldest residents. I don't know why you got to put in there what one's female, one's male.
I think you have to be like politically correct.
All right,
nowadays.
but you need to tell me this would not have been a different article title if the miracle of Abrazo and his mate Malazzo both had a. Now we're talking about something interesting. That would be cool.
At 100 though, you would still be on board.
I'm like, yo, you got, Palazzo, Marazzo, they up here. I like that. That's cool. These 2 male tortoises up here having babies. That's cool.
Right.
Malazzo and Shalazo. These 2 female tortoises that just had a baby at 100 years old. That's cool. That's groundbreaking things I ain't never heard of before.
Yeah.
You ain't got to put it out here. Oh, the offspring of female mommy and male Abrazo. First of all, why did she get called mommy?
Right.
And he's probably the
Abrazo.
Italian word for hug.
Or Spanish word for hug.
Abrazo?
Yeah, un abrazo.
Oh. Well, then why is he... I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it. So, it says the quartet is being kept behind the scenes inside the reptile and amphibian house for now, eating and growing appropriately, the zoo said. They weigh between 70 and 80 grams, about the weight of a chicken egg.
Damn, they're light.
Pretty light.
And then they get to be this big.
Yeah, that's crazy. I do wonder how big, like, Galapagos tortoises, Yeah.
can be. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Imagine the things that these doggone tortoises have seen. So, mommy arrived at the zoo in 1932.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, you did say she was 100.
For 92 years, she's been at the zoo.
Damn, she older than my grandparents.
That's crazy. How long? So she's considered one of the most genetically valuable Galapagos tortoises in the Association of Zoos and Aquarium Species Survival Plan. She got that that prize, you know.
She's like the Gila cells.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, 92 years old,
That's
and
awesome.
since it only took one tortoise to make these babies, we don't know how old the dad is.
Oh.
Obviously, it's not relevant.
No one cares about
no one cares. So, all right. First of all, right.
Go ahead.
So, what if they put it in there because the dad's only like 50?
She robbed the cradle.
Yo, like, what if?
But she can't rob it. They made this happen.
Well, what I'm
They
saying
did
though,
purposely.
that's gross. A 50-year-old tortoise getting what, a 100-year-old tortoise?
What's wrong with that?
What you
I bet
mean?
you if the boy was 100 and the girl was 50, it'll be okay.
It's even nastier. No, it's even nastier. Got this 1932-year-old
1930
coming out. No,
Oh my god.
born in 60 what? 66, 68,
Dang.
and he up here. I don't know. That's not fair.
Truly too away from his pension.
Good, thank you. And he up here, man. But yeah. Sorry. That's how I wanted to start. We were talking about parents.
Yeah.
May as well.
But
Talk about the struggle that these upcoming parents have.
yep.
Just
True.
raising 4.
And you got 4 at one time?
Right.
I mean, essentially, we did the same thing. Or the last 3 were like, phew.
That is crazy. That's true. You get it.
But speaking about parents, so yesterday, our kids, under their own will,
Mm-hmm.
went and like cleaned their bathroom and
Mhm.
their room and the bathroom downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, what'd you say?
I don't remember.
You were like, hey, what are they trying to kill?
Oh yeah, I did. I did. I said we should fortify the room tonight, because you never know. Like, what if they're just trying to? Oh.
Office because when have they ever?
So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Like they all sat in their room playing. Oh, let's act like we're playing Roblox when they're not. They're having a meeting. The 2 youngest, see if y'all are able to do house chores. If it's good to go, all right.
That's premeditated.
Yes. Jazz and Nick, you know how to make grilled cheese and
Because they did make their own lunches too.
and grits.
Well,
If we do all of this, the 4 of us don't need them to survive.
yep.
So
it was a trial.
it was a trial run, and that's why I said, hey, let's make sure we put things in front of our door that night, just to
Yep.
make sure.
Yep.
If there's an alarm coming, I'm chopping heads off. I don't care.
So I brought that up to segue to this story that I wanted to talk to you about,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, I'm gonna save it for the podcast.
Okay.
In my dear old Harris County,
Houston, Texas, y'all.
Houston, Texas, teenage sisters accused of trying to kill their mom because she turned off the Wi-Fi.
See? See?
So 3 teen sisters have been arrested Monday morning after trying to kill their mother for allegedly turning off the Wi-Fi. Overnight, Harris County deputies and detectives responded to a disturbance off of Baker's Crossing Avenue. Units found an adult female who had been assaulted by 3 teen kids, 14, 15, and 16. The 3 teens allegedly coordinated a plan. Sorry, where did it go? Coordinated a plan to attack their mother. The 3 teens were arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So they were mad because she turned off the Wi-Fi. All 3 of them went to the kitchen, grabbed knives, and chased her throughout the house and to the street, attempting to stab her.
Are you serious?
Because she turned off the Wi-Fi. Here we are scared because our kids
Clean the house.
Clean the house. This mom turned off the Wi-Fi.
man.
So I can't even imagine. What if we turn off the Wi-Fi on the kids?
I'm all for it. Look, I'm not letting any kids
Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
attack me. You know how much knowledge from movies and stuff I have? You know how
Not too.
simple a kid can be coming at me with a knife? Watch out! Huh? Bing! I'm like, no, you ain't about to sit up here and stab me.
Nah, there's no way that. I mean, granted, we're not in that situation,
Yeah.
right? But in your mind, right? There's no way that a 16, a 15, and a 14-year-old is gonna stab me in my own house.
And after you get out, you coming home to no Wi-Fi.
To no Wi-Fi.
So,
you're going to some place
you
that
know,
has no Wi-Fi.
thank you.
You ain't got no electronics.
Thank you.
And
Well,
now
you
you're
never know, because I be seeing some videos in jail, and these fools be like, they be living sometimes.
Yeah.
It's always like 7 dudes. Well, that's all. It's no
It's
co-ed
always-
jails, but for some reason they all have their shirt off for some reason.
Why is that a thing? And so here's my other thing too, right? Because you know how you like randomly be scrolling on TikTok. Why prison videos? Like these dudes are in prison. Who
is doing this?
Why are you going live?
Thank you. Tell us, you ain't even eating this out here. Thank Jesus.
Right.
Thank you. Because when you got to be kidding me.
I don't have to survive on ramen.
Exactly.
I choose
to. Thank you. And I saw this one video. It's like they're under the stairs or on the stairs, and they're frying chicken. Frying chicken. They got it's battered. It's everything. Hot grease.
I bet you that chicken good though.
And but it's like, you know, like the hinges on like the bottom of a door, like those metal doors, like a
oh yeah.
like sometimes where like it falls off
Yeah.
or whatever.
The stopper, is that what you're talking about?
No, you know, think of like a metal door, like the very bottom part of like a metal door. That's like a metal piece.
Yeah.
I think it's like glued on there or
Yeah.
something. But it's like it came off. They like fashioned that into like a little spork, and that's what they was flipping the chicken with. And
the ingenuity
Yes.
in prison is top
it's
notch.
top notch, and it's like,
Hey girls, you about to find out. No.
Huh?
Prison ingenuity, they're about to find out.
Who?
They try to stab their mama.
Oh,
They go to
right.
jail.
But I was saying more like, how come this ingenuity never hits before jail? Why do you got to get this
Right.
in jail to realize, hey,
There's
if
so
I
much
put my
wasted
brain
talent.
to use,
Look how far I can go.
I can figure out a way to fry chicken. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Also, whoever's stealing our internet, stop watching prison videos. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them.
I don't even know how. Like, I don't know how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
Look, most of the time I'm either watching cat videos, car crashes, or makeup videos.
Yep.
Where does the prison come into that?
Does it
Like,
come in?
I don't understand.
But I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I don't like just watching the video with like 8 dudes standing around with no shirts
With no
on.
shirt on.
And their pants down to here. Just huddled up. That's, I don't know.
And why is it always dudes? I never see women live
I-
on prison.
neither one. And that's the disparity that y'all are trying to fight for. The equality. How come these women can't fry chicken in the jails?
In jail.
How come?
Right.
I just don't get it. But speaking of food, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Y'all see that new Domino's commercial?
Yo,
The-
oh my
of the people
goodness.
like trying to.
the stuffed crust.
Yeah, so here's a trying our new stuffed crust pizza, and then them saying what our old stuffed crust pizza sound like, and the one brother like, man, this better than what anything y'all have ever put out. I mean, I ain't even like the first time. And then they open up the box and it's like, oh, here's our old stuffed crust pizza and nothing's
They
in there.
never had one, you liar.
Freaking liar. Get out of my study room.
You're not fixing
Give
that.
me back my $10 gift card and get out of here.
Get out of here.
There's, you know how it says like paid customer for their
I'm not
customer.
paying for
That's
your
not coming
lies.
underneath of your name because you didn't get paid for this bull crap.
That's
Are you
what-
kidding? Man, this beat the
way
best one,
better.
man. You ain't never done this before. Yeah, we know that. You freaking
That's
liar.
the point.
You know? Oh man, sorry. That just made me think about it though. Like,
But
man.
every time it come on, he's like, "Look at this dude."
But it's not just him. But it was just like they show him the most because they trying to make the brother up. But there's like 4 people that's like, yeah, I just didn't like the last stuffed crust that Domino's put out. We never had one. What?
Are you sure?
What?
Right.
What did I eat, man?
Whose stuffed crust did I
Who's
eat?
stuffed man? Oh no.
You know who does have a good stuffed crust though?
Who?
Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
decent.
it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I like it. You know which other one I like?
Who?
And I love this time of year because they bring it back.
Who?
Their pretzel pizza.
Oh yeah.
It's
This is
bomb.
stuffed crust, the pretzel pizza.
They have it.
Stuffed crust, baby.
Yeah.
Stuffed crust,
I just didn't get it.
Well, Tannis.
Oh, and another story I wanted to talk to you about.
Mhm.
Did you hear about that YouTuber that went to that the Sentinel Island? You know the Sentinel Island?
Yes.
That nobody is supposed to go there because
Yes.
that civilization has been untouched or
Yes.
whatever. He went there.
Okay.
Left a
Excuse
Coke
me.
bottle or a Coke can.
Mm-hmm.
So the CNN first reported it as U.S. tourists arrested after allegedly attempting to contact the world's most isolated tribe. One, it would be an American. And this is the second one because another one had died in 2018 because he was trying to teach them about
Oh,
Christianity.
we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, we talked about that. Go back and listen to our old episodes.
Uh-huh. So, an American tourist has been arrested after allegedly traveling to a remote island in the Bay of Bengal and attempting to contact one of the world's most isolated tribes. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name.
Was this the tribe leader or
No,
the American?
The American. Mikhailo Viktorovich Polivac.
Okay.
I butchered it. Made the legal voyage to North Sentinel Island on March 29th. Is this? Oh, I didn't know. That's rather small. It's the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, that's pretty small. Is it?
How big is Manhattan? Yeah. That's pretty small.
Let's see. A coney dog is about a foot long. You mix the coney dog with the Brooklyn Bridge. There you go.
So he successfully reached the island, but he does not appear to have made contact with the Sentinelese tribes. Good, because they would have killed you.
Yes.
Maybe they should have learned your lesson. Sorry. He was spotted by a local fisherman on his way back and arrested 2 days later. So apparently he left a coconut, which, why? Because I'm pretty sure they have it.
Yeah, thank you.
And a Coke can.
What?
Yep. But I think that's like the dumbest thing. So they're like, oh, he's lucky that he didn't make contact. Otherwise, he would have met the same fate as the other guy.
Those I think they were Mormons.
No.
That went over there last time. Yeah, I think we talked about it. It was like a Mormon mission or something.
John Allen Chow was reportedly killed by tribespeople after he arrived on North Sentinel Island, hoping to convert the local people to Christianity.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. Also, I think too. All right, here's so where is this North Sentinel Islands at?
In India, the ocean.
Okay.
The Indian Ocean.
So, who's got strict laws? What's the closest to India and Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's got strict? You shouldn't have done this laws. And I think whoever got the stricter, that's who.
I think India still practices like if you steal, we're gonna chop off your arm.
There we go. If you invade,
chop off your arm, chop off your hand.
Yeah, if you invade, it's a foot.
It's a foot. Yeah. Nah.
If you invade, it should be a foot for everybody that invaded. Yeah.
A foot?
Chop your foot off. You ain't stepping foot on this beach again.
True. I knew you were setting up for a joke. That's why I looked at you.
But I do think you should. Imagine all of the places that would have never been colonized. If we take a left foot, you take a right foot. Now you're gonna have to be together forever.
Yeah, but if places weren't colonized,
Whoa!
Hold on.
Where are we going with this?
I wouldn't exist.
That's true. You gotta take it deep and stuff like that.
No, but I think he should have like a harsh punishment, like not death. Death is too easy, but
Wow.
it's quick. No, let's torture you for a little bit because having have made contact. This tribe's isolated. They don't have the immunity for whatever the hell you
Westerners
brought
bring over here.
You're gonna give them coke. Coke can clean your toilet. What do you think it's gonna do to
Thank you.
to their insides?
And it's like, did you just bring the can?
Right.
Or
Was it
did you
empty?
empty it?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I just need to. What's the coconut for?
I got thirsty, so I drank it. Sorry. What the heck, man? Yeah.
And I just feel like the coconut was like culture appropriation. Like, I come in peace, I brought a coconut, but here's a coke too.
It's coconut I found on the beach, so
it's yours if you want it.
I don't have a need for it. Oh snap!
But yeah, no, I think he should. Yeah, I think he should suffer. And he's a YouTuber. Let's freeze off his asses.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because we trying to be YouTube. I don't want nobody coming after my assets.
What
Lack
yeah.
thereof.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't got any. So.
But yeah. But all right. So whatever jail.
No,
I was gonna say whatever jail those people have, but you don't want him around those people anyway.
No, don't want them around.
So
we want to preserve them.
Whatever jail that fisherman, whatever that law that fisherman has to abide by, that's who.
What we should do is tie him to the back of that fishing boat and just drag him around.
Nah, man, what if there's crocodiles in there? That's crazy right there. Now.
We should have never came to the island.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
I was reading and I was like, there's no, like, what was the purpose of that?
Or maybe, all right, maybe you drop him off at one end of the island.
Oh, and you give him
and
7
he has,
days.
No, not 7 days. You got 3 days
to make it
to
the
the other end of this doggone island. If you make it, all's forgiven.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Hey guys, that's a good.
If you make it, all's forgiven.
Survivor style.
Yeah, and everybody that's on the island that can participate or wants to participate. All right, you gotta give him his opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, don't hide out anywhere. Y'all know the lay of the land anyway.
Right,
So
no,
you know.
No, all's fair.
No, don't hide out anywhere. Let him give his fair opportunity. Because again, it's all about a fair trial.
You give him a
no
day
head
start.
No day start or nothing like that. But you just give him some time to get started or whatever, and don't hide out. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody can hide out at the end of the beach, because the moment he touched that beach sand for the shore, he's good to go. Yeah. All right, so somebody could be right there in the last one hiding out the whole 3 days, and you know what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. You give him a fair try. He deserves a fair chance.
And you know, like the only thing that's running through my mind is Apocalypto.
Apocalypto, man. That's it. Yeah, just don't do anything to make him tired before he has to do this. Yeah. Again, give him a fair shot. One end on an island. We all just about to sit here and watch your dumbass just walk into the thing at hour 12.
That's it. You on your own.
Your fair game.
Yeah.
Your fair game.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's how it should be. And I think too that I was gonna say, I mean, they're not watching this, but any indigenous village, I believe you can make your own laws and stuff. Maybe enact that law. Right. Let's go ahead and staple the rules of this joint. You come on here, you get captured. You got 3 days. 12-hour head start.
12-hour head start. Yeah, I like that idea. But you know, I also picture like him falling in like a ravine.
Yeah.
And being like, hello.
I broke my leg. The bone snapped through.
It kind of smells like armpits.
You have like a Band-Aid or something? Or maybe some Bactine?
If you know what movie we're referencing, put it in
the comments. Yeah, heck yeah. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I just think that's wild.
It's crazy, man. And again, what makes people want to do this or think, yo,
This is a good idea.
You know.
Yeah.
And I hate. Sorry, I know you about to go to the next one.
No.
But this is another thing where it'd be like, because if you look at the comments, I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, all for views, all for views. That is what content creation is all about.
True.
So I hate when people do that and, oh, they just made this video for likes.
But brother. No.
What the point is of this.
Yeah.
But don't do stupid stuff like that. That's
dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
You're messing with a whole ecosystem.
It is. It's a whole ecosystem.
Humans are part of an ecosystem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been out of school for a while, chill.
But did you know that there are more than 100 uncontacted tribes around the world, mainly in the Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
But the Sentinelese are the most isolated indigenous people in the world.
Wow.
So I don't know if you remember, I want to say it was sometime last year, maybe 2 years ago, but one of those uncontacted tribes in the Amazon had came out.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get food and
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. So here's another thing I was thinking, or wondering too. These tribes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a daywalker that can,
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I've seen a few documentaries where they actually have somebody that's like translating, and it's like, how did you
become to be trusted?
Yeah.
With these, maybe there was like a jaguar attack on this fool,
right.
And instead of killing it, like he stopped and was just like, and they all saw that, and the jaguar led him to like safety and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But I always do wonder, like, sometimes, like, do they have their own informant, I guess? I don't know, if you will. Somebody had to go out there and get them.
I think so.
Get them what they need.
I think in this day and age, I'm speaking more about the Amazon because they're in a huge land mass and people, you know what I mean? Opposed to, like, the Sentinelese where they're on the isolated island and they're just them by themselves. So I think, like, maybe. But like I said, I've seen documentaries where they have somebody that comes and like goes to the village
and like there's like two people in the back in the tribe. One's got a New York Knicks hat on, and the other one's got a hey Kansas City. You're just like, hey man, you probably stole it off. No, didn't steal. You probably took it off somebody that came on your island unwanted. But
right.
You know,
hey, finders keepers.
You know, yeah. Float like butterflies, sing like bee. If you know that movie reference, put it in the comments. What's next?
So speaking about can't get right, a Bulgarian football club apologized after holding a minute of silence for a former player who's still alive. Arda Kardzali, which is located in the southern Bulgarian town of Kardzali, and play in the country's top division, held a minute's silence in honor of Petko Ganvic before Sunday's game against Levski Sofia. These just sound like names, like people's names.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Like that's
I
like
play
our
for
neighbor.
Levski Sofia.
Oh, man, how much money she got, man?
So both teams lined up near the center circle before kicking off in the 1-versus-1 draw, bowing their heads to mourn Ganvic. But before the match was over, Arda posted on their Facebook page saying that they had received the wrong information about his death. The club said the management of PFC Arda would like to express a huge apology to former Arda player Petko and his relatives after the club received wrongful information about his death. We wish Petko many more years of good health and enjoy the success of Arda. So can you imagine?
He's literally sitting in section 203 right now.
I'm right here, guys. He's like pointing. Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, how are you not gonna? Who's the?
Is that PR?
I was gonna say PR,
right?
But I didn't know that.
Social media.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Like anytime we're watching something, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're still alive.
Yes, that's the first thing you freaking do. But then also too, who gave you the news?
Right.
That's the issue.
And
told?
You know what? Whoever gave me the false
Thank
information, you have to do the public apology.
You have to now go to the Sentinel Islands because you're a bad informant.
You're a bad
This
informant.
is horrible. Yeah, who told that PR person, hey, You hear probably
You hear Petco die?
one of our, good best players ever. I don't know if this guy
I have
is
no idea.
what he meant to that club, but
Obviously a lot because they were honoring him and they having
Right,
a moment of
excuse me.
silence.
so who told that person, hey, Ardo passed away?
Yeah.
Did you hear? Nah, man, what? Ardo passed.
Just spreading rumors.
I literally
my
just left
goodness.
tickets in will call for him. Like, he just picked them up.
I just talked to him like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, already? Man. Yeah, that's messed up. I don't know why you gotta apologize to the family.
Because what if the grandma's watching TV and she's like, "Oh my God, my grandson!" and she's
Mishka, I'm right here.
No, I'm saying, what if she lived in another village and she don't know?
What I'm saying, baby, they're all sitting down watching Bulgarian football together. He's sitting right here next to his. I don't know what they call grandma in Bulgaria, but
Slava?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna call you. I don't know. I'm sitting next to your grandma. Grandma, it's me.
Mishka.
It's me.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Do your research.
Do your research.
Something like that.
Was it? They could at least said April Fools.
No, because this happened. Oh, I already closed the article. But this happened a while ago.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And another can't get right story.
Here we go.
Dog shoots man in bed, and his paw was stuck in the trigger.
So he was just letting off. You mean he was like, yo.
In the comments, let us know what sound your gun made.
Oh yeah. That's the thing we have around the house. But yeah.
Okay. So an American dog owner was shot by his pet after it jumped on his bed and set off a loaded gun.
What?
The man from, where do you guess?
Florida. Duh.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, what's the difference?
Was asleep beside his female partner when he was shot.
The dog?
No.
Oh. Tennessee, you know.
He was shot early Monday morning, escaping with a graze to his left thigh.
Oh.
That was treated in the hospital. The dog, oh my goodness.
Here we go.
A year-old pit bull. You already get a bad rap and now you shooting people?
Classic pit bull move. That's a classic pit bull move right there.
Oh, his name's Oreo. He got his paw stuck in the trigger guard and ended up hitting the trigger. It didn't specify what type of weapon was fired, and it was an accidental injury.
Pretty sure it was Glock.
Probably.
They don't have safeties.
But it said.
I don't know if many people that keep the safeties on anyway, but
Yeah.
they don't.
A trigger guard? What's a trigger guard then?
The
little hoop. The little hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So apparently, 2 years ago, a German Shepherd dog shot and killed his 30-year-old man in Kansas after it stepped on a hunting rifle.
What in the world?
How do you step? How does that happen?
That was intentional.
The dog
that dog
purpose.
did that on purpose. That's not an accident, right there.
Accident.
He knew what he was doing.
And then in 2018, a 51-year-old man from Iowa was shot in the leg by another pit bull Labrador mix.
There seems to be one common factor.
Dogs.
Pit bulls.
No.
Wow.
The other one was a German Shepherd.
Wow. Whoa. We know why they're angry.
But be more safe with your gun.
That's crazy.
What?
First of all, if your animals are supposed to be your babies, you wouldn't leave out your firearm around human babies and kids.
Yeah.
Why would you do it around your beasts?
But also, you're laying in bed with your partner.
Yeah.
Where do you have your gun?
That's what I was trying to figure out, to where he was left thigh.
Yeah.
So between here and here.
Yeah.
On that bed.
Where was the gun?
Where was the gun?
Where was the gun?
And why is it down unless you're like
Oh.
Arm's reach. Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
But even then, like.
That's an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, you're right. It is. Even then, it's stupid. You're right. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well.
And even then, like the German Shepherd that stepped on the hunting rifle, were you laying on the floor? If he stepped on the hunting rifle,
and he killed him, right?
He killed him. Were you laying on the floor? I don't know. And then the other one.
Yeah, that was intentional, man.
And then the other one, he was shot in the leg by his pit bull. Where were we? Like, where was the gun?
Now, say he was sitting on the couch.
Okay. But where's the gun?
Maybe just. You know what I mean? This way.
Oh, and the dog came.
Yeah.
And like, you know how
it's unholstered, all right? And I think like, so I'm thinking of, or I don't know, sometimes how I would think. If I would wanted to sit down and readily want to access my firearm, I'd be like, blow, bloom, or bloom, bloom, or bloom, blum. So I'm just trying to make sense of why it would be pointed towards my leg, is the question.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, there's no.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how does this happen?
Oh, no, man.
Speaking of getting shot in the leg, did you see that video of the trained service?
Oh, that highly trained officer
that was trying to remove a weapon.
Yes.
For a traffic stop.
Out of the holster. Of the legal weapon. Out of a citizen who did nothing wrong. And I think he got a ticket or for speeding or something like that. But
who doesn't?
Why are you taking it out of the holster?
Why are you taking it out of the holster? Why are you taking it out of the holster? Why are you taking it out of the holster?
Jeez Louise, man. I don't got time for this. Do better. She gonna go down the street anyway to the next county and get hired. Anyway.
Because America.
You know what I mean?
You know.
Oh, you the one that shot that boy in the leg? He shouldn't have had it on him.
Here's your job.
You go ahead. Look, we're gonna have to put you there about 90 days on the desk, and after that, go get out there and shoot another one. I mean, go ahead and go get at him. I say. That's all. You know.
Yeah.
Atta girl.
Atta girl.
Yeah.
I wonder if these dogs were girls.
That's another good question.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh, and that bullet was meant for the partner. I'm so tired of you laying up on him, man.
That was my man first.
Mm-hmm.
You came in. I was here first.
Yep. Or unless it is a boy and that's her dog.
Oh, it was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like you just want all of them to be intentional.
Baby, how you get killed by a dog stepping on a gun?
That doesn't make sense to me.
It makes sense if it's intentional.
It makes sense if it's intentional.
That's about it. Speaking of animals and beasts, New York City's bodega cats are beloved fixtures in the Big Apple, but they're on the wrong side of the law.
Uh-oh.
Okay? You hear me now?
Not the kitties.
Come on. No, it says New York City's bodega cats, not kitties. Yeah, remember we also talked about putting like E's and oodles on things, my love.
And I do it on purpose.
We can't do that for everything. Snackies. No, we can't do that.
I legit mislabel everything as a cutesy name because I know it gets under his skin. Okay, go on with the kitties.
All right. Oh, snap.
Damn, I should have called them puppies. These puppers out here shooting.
This is bad. Alright. The convenience store cats that live at many of the city's bodegas and delis look innocent enough, spending their days lounging in sun-soaked storefronts and or slinking between shelves of snack foods as they collect friendly pets from customers. Officially, though, state law bars most animals from stores that sell food, with bodega owners potentially facing fines if their tabby is caught curling up near the tins of tuna and toilet paper.
If that's the law, why don't y'all get rid of the rats then? And what are the cats doing? All they do is sleep on top of the bread. Like, leave them alone. They ain't hurting nobody.
Yo, Poppy, let me get a chopped cheese with a little bit of pho in there too, yo.
The bread is encased in the bag.
Nah.
It's no harm.
Hey, yo, Poppy, if this fur ain't flying around, you ain't got no proper ventilation, Poppy, and that's even another bad code.
But also,
Shut it down.
No.
Shut it down.
No.
Get these cats up out
The
of here.
kitties are a staple in bodegas.
First of all, how many stables have a bodega ever stabled for you, baby? You ain't never been in no bodega.
I ain't never been in no bodega because I'm from the South and we got corner stores. Thank you very much.
You've never been in no bodega in your life.
I want to though.
Just to get some pho up in your chopped cheese, Poppy. Come on.
Yep, I want to do that. I want to ride the subway.
Okay. Step in doo-doo and get fur in your chopped cheese.
Yep, and I want to hail a cab too in New York.
I would like to do that too.
Yo! You can't whistle?
No, I can do it. I just
Oh.
wasn't. I can't do it like how they do those in the movie,
I can
though.
do this, but I can't. I've always wanted to, but I
Yeah,
can't
get
do
one
that
of them, yeah. All right, look, we got to start practicing
Yeah,
that.
we do.
And
My
when we
dad
go
used
to
to
New
do
York
it.
City, we got to go ahead and.
Yeah.
All right, so two things with that. I do want to hail a cab. I want to hail a cab for you.
Aww.
And put you in there, although you would have to come back and get me,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just catch another one to meet you wherever you're going.
Yeah.
But I also do want to hail a cab as well. So
Mhm.
I do want to do separate, because you know in movies, like after like they go on dates and stuff,
Mhm.
you know, and that's when he does it silently too. It's
Yeah,
never a whistle.
Yeah, it's just a
It's just yo,
boss-ass
come
whistle.
on, man. I'm trying to do that, yeah. Yo, they get go get a chopped cheese, pie. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I always wanted to go to a bodega. I always wanted to ride the subway.
Right.
Nothing crazy. Maybe like a block or so. I ain't trying to get like.
Nah.
I ain't trying to
Or
live it.
step a dookie.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
And hail a cab
Yeah.
in New York City.
Also not bad. You don't want to get a street dog, yo? You know?
Nah, I'm good.
Come on, those are good though.
Mm-mm.
I had a couple.
I'll take your word for
when
it.
we went there. A couple times we went there. Those were pretty good.
The way my stomach's set up, like I feel like.
Oh, it's gonna get you.
Yeah,
it's gonna get
it's
you. I
gonna
put
get
the
me.
jalapenos on there too. Then we have.
And then like New York City is
Yeah.
like DC, they don't got no public bathrooms like that. So nah, I'm not
One
trying
of
to do
them
that.
was bus ride home, and I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait till we get home."
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's a staple.
Gotcha.
Huh? Come on, what about slice? You don't want to get a New York slice?
Yeah, from us borrows, but.
Me too, though.
But nah, I would like to have like a thing, like a giant thing. Yeah.
Nice. All right. All right.
Like I've only been to New York City one time, and I think I was like 16 or 17 years
Mhm.
old, and it was winter time, so I think we just went to the Rockefeller Tree and walked around in Times Square. Like that's all we did, because we had gone to Connecticut, and it's just like right there.
Back in those days, too, all you had was word of mouth, movies, TV. So now it's like you can use the internet to plan your trip,
Yeah.
your itinerary, and do
Yep.
whatever you want to do, just like that. All right, I'm gonna have 3 days here. I'm gonna have 4 hours here. 3 days here, 4 hours there. Yeah, you get where I was going with this.
But you can plan an itinerary instead of
Mhm.
like just showing up and be like, where do we go?
Oh man, it's so packed right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
had nothing to do, but sit in this packed place.
Yep.
But yeah, all right. So the getting back to
Oh,
these
yeah, I forgot about the kitties.
health violations. The pet's precarious legal position recently came in the spotlight again when a petition circulated online that advocated for the city to shield bodega cat owners from fines, racking up more than 10,000 signatures. I don't like it.
Why?
First of all, you mean to tell me 10,000 people that go to bodegas are like, yo, let me sign this joint?
There's like 10,000 people in Brooklyn alone.
Oh, so it's coming from the gentrified people.
Who else?
Yeah, are going to care about these cats like this. Oh, I see what you're saying. Cause I'm sitting up here like, yo, I don't know any brother that's like, yo, I enjoy this cat right here, man. I came in here just to see this
Just
cat
to
and
see
get
this
a
cat.
Red Bull.
Look, he
No.
makes my day.
No.
Okay? Every time I come in here, it's like a brand new beginning.
But I get it now. It's some gentrifiers that are going into their bodegas.
They're bodegas.
And
No, you gotta say it like it's properly pronounced. They're bodegas.
The bodegas, no. they know how to properly pronounce it. But yeah, so some shopkeepers say the feline's most important job is bringing in customers. At one bodega in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, a fluffy gray and white cat named Mimi has become even more of a star attraction.
Like she probably got her own TikTok and Instagram page. After
a customer posted a video of her to TikTok that was viewed over 9 million times.
Let these
So,
kitties live.
This does...
Oh, it's such a cutie.
Oh, no. But this does kind of,
mm-hmm.
Paint the picture of... Or, yeah, you were right about who's complaining about these.
Mm-hmm. Like, they got a husky in there. Ain't nobody complaining about that.
That's dirty, too. I would. Now I'm mad.
Now you're mad.
I see it, and I don't like it.
I will tell you, though, and please don't bite my head off.
Okay.
Huskies are like terrorizers. Oh my goodness.
They're just, I think they dig a lot.
Yeah.
Well, because they're so active, you have to keep them busy like a certain amount of hours a day, or they're just gonna do their own thing.
My brother had a husky. My older brother had a husky, and that dog dug up the whole backyard. Like, and one, I was like, why would you have a husky in Texas? It's hot as
That's
hell.
Crazy.
One.
They shouldn't even sell them there.
Huge disservice to the huskies. But, but two, like, it tore up, like, I think it even bit through, like, the AC unit cord.
Are you
like,
serious?
Yeah.
And
he was
shocked?
a puppy.
How you not get shocked?
He was a puppy. And it's not like, because we used to walk him and stuff, it's not like he
Yeah.
didn't, like, get, he was just, yeah.
We're not going to talk about this faulty AC unit cord that no electricity was going through.
It might have been like, what? And like, he was out for like a couple of
That's what you think.
minutes.
No. No one's going to bring this up. Oh, snap. Why wasn't the AC working? The cord don't work, the power, the outlet don't work.
So we actually ended up giving the husky to our next door neighbor, and he kept it for a really, really long time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I don't know if you remember the guy that's right next to my mom. He doesn't really have a yard. All of that. Yeah.
Oh, they're the ones who took it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted a husky growing up. My aunt, she next to her house, there was two huskies. Isis and Yukon was her names.
Ooh, nice names.
And I always would hang out with them every time I went over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're
were
very
cool
vocal.
people. Yeah,
The huskies.
they do talk a lot, but you got to keep them busy. That's the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem.
You gotta keep them busy.
I don't have any news articles.
Okay.
But I just came up on an article of celebrities' birthdays for the week of April 13th through 19th.
We've never done that before. Whose birthday it is?
Actor Edward Fox.
I don't know who that is.
He's 88. Well, we turn 88.
Okay, shout out.
Happy
Edward.
birthday,
Happy birthday.
you know. Singer Lester Chambers of the Chambers Brothers.
Happy birthday, Lester.
He's 85.
Okay.
Okay. Bill Conti. My man made the Rocky theme.
Oh, okay.
83.
Okay. Happy birthday, Conti.
Al Green.
Aww.
79.
He's not.
No.
No, he would have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
People Bryson, who Phil Dunphy says is the greatest singer of all time.
Yep.
74. I thought People Bryson would be a little bit older.
He's only 74?
Yeah.
I thought he would be older too. I think it's because his name. It sounds
It
old
make you a little
bit.
People probably sure. Hey, people bought 38 times 4. What how old people is? Yeah, I don't know. Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
43 years old.
Damn. No, I'm just playing.
Pretty old, right?
Happy birthday.
And probably one of the people who gave us like one of the greatest songs of all time.
Okay.
Singer Lou Bega.
Ooh.
Huh?
I'm in there.
Right. Is 50 years old.
No way.
No way. I
Okay.
thought he'd be a little bit older than.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
He looked a little older. No offense.
Yeah, and those are all people whose birthday or celebrities' birthday who will be on April 13th. So,
Okay.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I had. I'm not going to go through 13 through the 19th. I didn't expect them to. I thought those are all 13 through the 19th. That's just for
it's just
April
for
13th.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at April 18th. Good gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's out of control.
Anybody stand out?
Oh, okay. April 18th. Rapper Fredo Starr.
Okay.
Come on, hey,
Okay.
actor too. Moesha's
okay,
boyfriend.
yeah,
Come on now.
He always used to scare me.
Yeah.
And you know why? And it was
First of
because
all,
of Save the Last Dance.
54 is how old he is. First of all, as someone who was never from the same neighborhood as this actor ever portrayed to be in, this nigga scared me too. I don't care. I don't never want to meet Fredo Starr ever.
Not now.
Not
Not
never.
then.
I ain't never trying to. I feel like the first time is first of all he gonna be like something like this because he always turn it in,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Why you mad?
What did I do to you?
Why
no.
you mad at breakfast?
Yeah.
And I feel like he's always gonna be wearing like those glasses.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, he always scared me, and then again, it was because of Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't scare me on Moesha though, but like.
Nah, I ain't want no parts of Q and Moesha either.
Nah.
Didn't want it. Sorry, I didn't even like Moesha.
Yeah,
I didn't even think she was cute. You know.
Give me a little bit of Kim, you know what I'm saying? Not Moesha.
Not Moesha. Hakeem was a punk. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I hated him.
Oh snap! And then also Melissa Joan Hart.
Okay.
She's 49.
Only?
April 18th.
Oh,
So,
I would have thought she would have been a little older.
Happy birthday!
No shade.
Happy birthday to those
Happy birthday, y'all.
people. And yeah,
Okay.
pretty much all I got.
Okay. I have another story. You up for it?
All right, let's get it.
U.S. robbers who touted
Yeah.
crime on Instagram jailed.
Okay, here we go. I like this.
Bumbling robbers who left behind a cell phone during a 2.6 million heist
Oh my goodness.
and later boasted on Instagram about being part of a criminal gang. Why?
Why? Here it is.
Okay, boasted about being in a criminal gang have been jailed in California. The three men used sledgehammers and crowbars to target an upscale jewelry store in Beverly Hills, making off with a huge haul of necklaces, bracelets, and watches. This happened in 2022. The daylight robbery, which happened in full view of staff and customers, oh, y'all saw them,
Wow.
began when Ladle Tharp, 39, and his two accomplices careered up through the store in a convoy of vehicles, one which had been stolen days earlier. The U.S. Department of Justice said during the terrifying attack, a cell phone fell out of the sweatpants pocket worn by one of the robbers. First
Wow.
of all,
Who?
rookie mistake.
Who?
Why are you bringing your cell phone?
I'm
Why
ta-
are you not bringing a burner?
Why are you wearing sweatpants?
Why are you wearing sweatpants?
On a $2 million heist? This ain't 7-Eleven, fan. On a $2 million, you wearing sweatpants? What are you trying to slide across the floor easily or something? This is crazy.
You know how easily those can get pulled down?
Come.
Like, come on. But not again.
Why
are you
is that
bringing
you,
a cell
where you go
phone?
to?
Towers ping, man. Like,
Towers
Jesus,
ping.
burner phones. God, use your brain, guys.
So, let me stop you right there.
Okay.
This should have been, oh, how much or what's
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's
Yep.
what's the take? Oh, $2 million. You know? Alright, so what's that divided between three of us? 666,000.
Each.
No.
Oh.
666.
Mhm. Oh.
Thank you. And $666 with 67 cents. So the whole sum of this joint is telling you no. The whole sum is a bad omen, and y'all still decided to go ahead and do this.
Well, it depends because I don't look at no for real. I don't look at 666 as like a bad omen. I don't. Those 666 don't. It doesn't.
Well, this is a new episode now. We gotta get us another episode going.
It doesn't bring those. What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Those religiously attached emotions to that number. I don't care for the.
Is that I don't think that's a religious thing. I just think that's more of a everybody knows that that's demonic shit, yo. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, you want to give me 666,000? I'll take it.
That's an omen right there. You ain't about to do this to me. Heck no.
So yeah, the U.S. Department is they left the cell phone, fell out of the sweatpants pocket worn by one of the robbers, identified as 33-year-old Jimmy Lee Vernon. Come on, Jimmy Lee.
Come on, Jimmy Lee.
2 days after the heist, Thorpe posted images of large amounts of cash on his Instagram with the text, "Robbery gang." First of all, you 39. Why?
Why? Why?
And then, the other, see, I would have expected this from the 22-year-old, not the 39-year-old. But Vernon and Deshaun Bell, 22, admitted one count of robbery in relation to the heist when they appeared in court in February last year. Bell was jailed for a year. Vernon was sent to prison for 6 years and 8 months for $2.6 million. 6 years?
A year? This fool got a year.
Yeah, this dude got a year.
Yeah. I wonder if like there was like an armed robbery on this guy's part, and that's what gave him the most.
A record.
Maybe he got no. I'm saying like, what if he robbed them a different way? What if the 22-year-old was just like, everybody give me your money, but then the other guy was like, boom, 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 boom.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He John Morant them.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yep.
So yeah. Oh, so sorry. Thorpe was sentenced Monday to serve 7 years in federal prison.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 years of frying chicken, man. What
That's
the heck?
crazy, man. You know, just look at it. Hey, this bit frying too. Look at that. Look, that bit coated. Nah, man, that's bad.
That's
on on the stairs too.
On the stairs.
Yo.
I haven't seen it.
And then you just see people with the prison slides just walking past it all the time. And you're just like,
I would be mad, like, if I go to jail, God forbid if I ever go, don't give me no slides, even little ninja shoes. I don't want slides at any point.
I'm mad you got a preference. I don't want none of that stuff because I don't ever want to go to jail.
Well, no, obviously, I don't ever want to go to jail, but I'm just saying, don't give me no slides.
That's crazy.
Chinese shoes.
Nah, I don't care what nobody says. $666,066. It's $666 is.
But you know that's not how it's gonna be because it's like, look, I thought of the plan, so I get a little bit more type of thing. And also,
now I'm going down for murder.
Okay.
I was good, and I was good until you started that. Now I'm about to go down for murder because you're already trying to Garfunkel me, man. Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah, but also I also thought that like jewelry stores on like high price items and stuff, they have like a serial number or something.
Yeah.
Right. So where, I guess if you're a pawn shop. Never mind. I just answered my own question.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, how are you like offloading these things? But
watch The Italian Job too.
The Italian Job.
Okay. That'll tell you everything you need to know about heists and jewelry, thieving, and pawning and broken and splitting.
The difference.
Exactly. Exactly. Anybody got time for that?
But also stop posting stuff, man.
That's
First
crazy.
Of all, don't wear sweatpants. Number one.
What is your problem? Like, what is this, amateur hour?
Right.
Sweatpants?
You wear cargo pants. No, you don't even wear cargo pants. They got too many pockets and you can get stuck somewhere.
No. Cargo pants is a good way to go. You can fit your whole life in there.
Nah.
It's
too many pockets.
No.
Yeah. Look, you wear Dickies, straight leg Dickies.
No.
You just go in there.
That's very specific right there. Oh, man. That was Tanisha. She always got on straight leg dickies,
Straight
man.
leg dickies.
The
I
only
did.
one that ever buys straight leg dickies. I mean,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah.
But yeah, don't wear sweatpants.
No.
Leave your cell phones behind.
You got to be some of the dumbest people.
Oh my goodness. Like you wanted to be caught. And at what point do you like, oh shit, where my phone at?
Where my phone at, man?
Where my phone at?
Everybody, I know he just robbed you and this isn't again, but where's my phone, man?
It's pink because it used to be my daughter's.
It's pink for these specific situations. Just in case I lose it, it's easy to stand out.
It got a butterfly in the corner. I can't take it off. Has anybody seen my cell phone? Call my phone right now.
What the fuck does it look like? It's an Obama phone. This is why you out here stealing, I see.
Mm-hmm. At that point, I would be like, look here, just take these earrings.
Just take the earrings, man. Just go ahead and get up out of here. But yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I said it's a game cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, stop posting stuff on Instagram. Stop posting everything.
Stop posting everything.
And I know this is like contradictory, right? Because we're making a podcast and we're posting it. And
yeah.
But I even like on like our personal pages, we don't. These are people that I've known my whole life. I'm still not sharing everything that I do.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I had.
That's all you had?
What about you?
I can always go.
Terrible. So hopefully it's a good March Madness tonight. Our championship game.
Cougs. And let me just put this out there. Service announcement. If Houston loses to the Florida Gators, Ryan, I am never talking to you ever again.
Ever again. So that was it. But yeah, the women's were good.
Women's were really good.
The whole tournament all the way up to the championship game.
Yep.
South Carolina was not.
It was a little disappointing.
They were just outmatched.
Yeah, they were outmatched.
I don't think there's anything left to say other than they just got outplayed.
Yep. I mean, defense wise, they just couldn't. Yeah. They didn't have an answer to it.
No, they couldn't score.
Yeah.
They couldn't score to save their lives. They went, minutes and minutes sometimes without on the scoring drought. So. Yep. But good March.
Yeah, good March
for the women's.
Yep. In our bracket, I'm in second place. You're in first place.
Yep. Although it's gonna mess it up because USC.
Oh yeah, USC. Yeah.
Which Juju Watkins fight on. Next year we'll be back.
Yep.
And we're gonna win the whole thing.
Yep.
But yeah, tonight I think it's gonna be Houston. Cause that's who I had in my bracket.
That's who I have in my bracket. Winning it all.
Yeah.
Against the Gators.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. With that, I think it's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
That was me wrapping it up.
Do it again. Oh wait, I didn't hold it. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
I liked it. That
Thank
was really
you.
Cool. But yeah, join us next week, right, for another episode. And
inside the home.
Inside the homes.
Inside our home.
Inside our home.
Yep. All bueno.
All bueno. I don't think they can see it though.